Not a very great character, but a pretty great random character because not too difficult to play.
On top of that, you're having Diddy Kong here. Diddy Kong's gonna be able to press a lot of buttons on Ganon, but as long as Ganon's able to put up a wall, his meat wall, you know, he gets to, you know, get damaged.
Trying to set up this platform situation, but we have out of it pretty well. Passing off to a not how bad start. Giving up center stage right there for that forward air, and going for another one point blank.
Got the jab punish off of the banana. He's trying to corner him with some ledge trap in the air.
Air fall out into a dash attack.
Gives us a little bit of wave dashes, you know?
Yeah. Ace playing super far back right now, just outside of like monkey flip banana range.
You know, you can really tell his expertise in the matchup of how many times he's played legit throughout the years. You know, even if it's not like Rob or Samus versus Diddy Kong.
A lot of the fundamental things carry over.
Yeah.
Something interesting to point out was Passion opted to jump over and down throw the banana when he could have just Z-dropped for a true punish on his shield. Wonder what's up with that. Maybe he just doesn't know the input. Ooh, that attack, yeah.
My dodge dash attack.
What classic.
Yeah. Perfect online. Let's see what the punish is. It's going to be the down throw back here.
That's
the Ganon.
7 frames. That move is active for 7 frames.
Oh, man. Yeah. Ganon's just gonna have a hard time landing. Yep. You know, Diddy Kong, like I said earlier, Diddy Kong's gonna be able to get the pressure, a lot of buttons. But right now, Ace is not letting this man land. Hits him with mounting.
Yep. He's having to commit to these monkey flips to get away. Like,
just the down B as the mix-up. That was good because his shield was low, so even if he would have shielded that, more than likely it would have either shield poked or broke the shield.
Trying to get the monkey flip, but not finding its mark. Up.
Just puts him in disadvantage.
Once again, he went for the same type of punish, even though like that one's not a true punish. I just don't get what's up with that.
He's just having fun today. You can tell he's just moving and grooving. Tries for the tomahawk side. He's punished with the hard tail.
Yep. Passion trying to keep up the advantage, but getting a bit reversals, and Ace not doing anything with the banana, just getting it out of there. Passion with another.
Has to go for another down. Gets the cancel on the platform for some reason. Just didn't space it right. Now it's the game of patience.
Yep. Passion trying to bait Ace in and take advantage of those openings, but not quite, and now Ace not making good work of that banana, but Passion probably gonna have a hard time using it off stage.
Trying to get him with the F.
Oh wow,
almost
great call
gets
out.
that kill.
Oh my gosh,
Just
and with the
goes
uppy,
for it.
the hunt.
I understand it. Desperate times calls for desperate measures.
Ace is doing a lot of empty hopping. That is the exact sort of thing Excellent at versus Diddy at this point, but
Gonna get that F smash kill though. Yeah. Let's see what he can do. Ooh!
not quite finding it. That felt
That was, I like what he went for because that wasn't all or nothing. It just needs a little bit more refinement. I do like some of the things he was able to do, how he was able to pressure a little bit with banana and back air. I think he needs to do a little bit more of that and like notice like when to anti-air is as he's tomahawking or just empty hopping in front of his face. Because that's the fear tactics.
oh my gosh.
Okay.
Ace
So-
getting one of his mains on random.
Let's go. We're having fun with it.
Almost, I thought you almost SD'd right there.
So, for every level of charge shot there's a combo. So, if Samus can either get the lead and put up a wall, then she'll be fine. most of the time, this is like right there. Just the flash of the charge shot is just 50-50s after one another.
Yep.
What are you gonna do out of shield? Am I gonna just pop it and do something, or are you gonna respect this and then give me a defensive option? It's all about playing the mind game. It's usually a bait and punish game too.
Yep.
Solid. Tries to get the spike. Like, okay.
Ooh, great
That should be
conversion,
it.
and that's, yeah, gonna take the first stock.
Yeah, down air, up air. Nice and saucy. The hurt box shift on the up air. Oh, okay.
Well, I'm still getting the second up air right after that, but
Gets the back air too. Like, so one thing that Shiek could be using a lot more of is like patience, just sitting back a little bit and like getting needles, and then yeah, setting up little 50-50s where Samus can't press any buttons, because Shiek almost is like, she has a Roy sense of like play style to her, where she has just the frames to abuse on top of you and just mix you up, keep you in frame traps.
yeah, no, she, like, it's crazy seeing players like Void just, like, you know, her true combos aren't super insane all the time, but sometimes he'll just be like, okay, so I'll just cover literally all your defensive options, so it might as well be true.
Yeah. Yeah, it's constant frame traps and 50-50s, and it just destroys the Shiek. Honestly, if like more people were to dedicate themselves to her, like she would definitely be more of a top tier. Like,
Yep.
I believe in Zachary's tier list.
Yeah, I think I heard that Week was also like sort of leaning towards Sheik being super broken, and like that's not too surprising because he's like, you look at any of his matchup charts, it's like the most optimistic he's ever been is, oh, Sheik's even, but usually Sheik's losing for like all of his characters.
Yeah. Sure. Let's get back to the match. Ace has been just like dominating. Honestly, he's been keeping the pace. Like right there, he could have put on pressure rather than letting go of stage control. So he just let Ace like play around in the corner with him. Like,
Ooh,
that was a good down B.
bouncing fish, yep.
Yeah.
Grenade, that's gonna not do too much. Just backing out of the corner right there. He's holding onto the center stage very nicely, just knowing to back off a bit, see if he can kind of
almost gets the down air, but the invulnerability is gonna help Sheik out right there.
Yep, personally, I don't believe edge guarding Sheik to be real.
Yeah, it's rough, but you can catch the teleport, but you have to be ready for the teching option and have the secondary options already prepped. More than likely, charge shot. I love the movement that's coming from Ace. He was doing a lot of jump cancels, and then this charge shot jump cancels. You know, setting up like morph balls in front of the opponent, putting on shield pressure while also like making the opponent feel the pressure just from the movement. Is that it?
No, not quite. Very surprising. Sheik is really light, but she is also a fast faller, so she dies off the top a bit later.
Well, this is small battlefield, and I think if he can get either one down to charge shot, yeah.
One charge shot, yep, that's gonna take it.
Yeah. That honestly, I think his name is pronounced Dairos, but I like calling him Deliros. I always call him Deliros. But he's honestly right when he says like charge shot might be like the second best projectile in the game. Like,
What would he even be behind?
honestly, I don't even know. Maybe.
Well, actually, I don't know. There's a lot of stiff competition because there's like the hold items. You have like Diddy Banana, Snake Grenade, Peach Turnip, Rob Gyro.
I mean, as a not an item, but a projectile.
Okay, so hold items excluded. Well, actually, Sheik Needles are kind of.
Oh yeah, Sheik Needles are busted. Dog. This is gonna be rough. But you know, Ace is good with fundamentals.
Oh, Pill's actually also kind of busted. It's just on dock.
It's like, I'm gonna make this analogy once again. Pill is just like another form of bomb for just for Doc, you know. His disadvantage is bad, and he's smaller than regular Mario, but he has quite a few things that he could do. Like, You have your down throw, down B at like 60 to 80. That usually works at ledge, and it just straight up destroys. Like, he can edge guard, ledge trap perfectly with down B, and because they gave him the buff on the starting frames of his down B, if you get up attack, you kind of just get destroyed. There's like many different ways of using, yeah. He DI'd perfectly out of that. You know, Shiek. Shiek is good for that. Her hurt box shifting is amazing.
Yeah. And like when you're that fast on top of it, it's just like so hard. And she has a frame 2 air dodge as well. It's so hard to keep her pinned down.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
That is good stuff. Yeah, well, she deserves to be busted. She was in melee. She was busted. I feel
yeah.
like.
As long as she's cool, I'm down with it.
Ooh, that was a good up B kill.
Yes, Kurama, he did get Samus on random.
Yep.
Alright.
See, that's what I'm talking about, those frame traps.
Yep.
Like, she gets true combos, and then she gets 50-50s, and then the 50-50s are frame traps in general. So it's like, what defensive option are you going to use?
Funnily enough, Doc probably has one of the stronger responses because his Nair is frame 3, so that, like, having a hitbox that comes out the same frame as your air dodge is always very nice.
On top of that, if you fall with the Nair, you'll get a sour spot, but it's actually the sweet spot. So it hits super far away.
The late hit?
Yeah. And like, it's kind of funny because like I labbed it out because I saw Kurama do falling late Nair with Mario into F smash. You can sort of do the same thing with Doc, but
does it have to be early Nair?
Yeah, it has to be very early. Like,
so it's just like a standard landing aerial.
But you know, it's still a cool little thing to notice.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a
great
good
needle conversion.
He missed the tech too, so
yeah.
that was just up smash. Honestly, I feel like Doc has a better up smash than Mario just because of I don't want to call it the wrong thing. I don't know what's on his head. But because of that metal plate there, I feel like it gives his up smash like a different effect and it hits harder with more knockback. Like that's just how I feel about it, though.
I honestly agree. Like most of the things that make Mario like I don't know, Mario can sometimes leverage it better, but Mario's just a better. I don't know. Doc's got a lot of tools that are honestly on par with or potentially better than Mario's. So,
oh
wow.
My god, that was yeah. Down throw, down smash is a 50-50. You know, that's solid fundamentals. Just straight up solid fundamentals.
And that down smash is frame 5, so like if you're not ready, you're not ready.
Yeah.
Alright, Josie. It's your turn, brother. Get out
For
there.
sure. Thank you. I see you guys in there.
And then yell for Jim Reed also.
I think I already see him right in front of the stream.
Alright, probably ready. Yeah. Alright, do you think he's gonna go ZSS? Also, you want to swap seats?
Sure.
Do you think he's gonna go ZSS out of arrogance, or do you think he's gonna go Peach? If he wants to win.
I could see it either way.